welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing an easy lemon meringue pie. But before we get started, go ahead and smash that like button. Make sure if you haven't subscribed, you go ahead and subscribe. And I'm going to wash my hands and we'll go ahead and get started. All right, guys, so this is how it's supposed to look. You see how thick that is? And the cooler it gets, the more stiff it'll be. Okay, so at this point, I'm gonna let it boil just a little bit more, and we're gonna add this to our pie filling. Okay, guys, this pie filling was a frozen pie crust. You can make homemade pie crust if you have the time, but I necessarily don't. So I just got some regular frozen pie crust. I put it in the oven for 10 minutes on 350 after poking holes in it, just to get it cooked, because you guys, we don't have to necessarily cook this pie. All we're going to be doing is getting the meringue brown in the oven on 350 for about 10 minutes. So that's only cooking time that it'll have. The pudding is already set, and once it sits, the more gelatinous it will get, okay? So I'm gonna bring the pie filling over. And this is the pie filling. Guys, you just want it cooked until it starts to boil. Gonna pour this in here. It smells so good, y'all. I'm so excited. And you just want to shake it around so it can get flat, okay? All right. So while that's sitting, we're going to whisk the egg whites. I'm going to turn the sound off, y'all, so that it won't be so loud. But basically, we're going to whisk this until it gets stiff peaks. We're going to gradually add the sugar into it. Once I'm done whisking it, then we'll go ahead. Once I'm done whisking it, we'll go ahead and put it on top of the pie, and I'll show you how I do that, okay? of sugar, and a teaspoon of vanilla, okay? So at this point, we're gonna spoon it on to our pie. Ooh, this is my favorite part of the pie, y'all.
Yeah, boy!
Is the meringue. And I like a lot of meringue. Some people use cream of tartar, but the key, you guys, to getting the egg whites like this without cream of tartar is letting the egg whites sit out to their like room temperature. You just want to play around with it so it has that pretty pretty topping. Ooh, I'm excited, y'all. Are y'all excited? I promise I'm excited. It's looking good already. All of this, all of it. Okay. We want to cover every inch of it. So then we're gonna put this in the oven on 350 for 10 minutes because we want this part to get brown. Not too brown, so you guys wanna check it periodically. And when we come back, I'll show you the finished results. This is the finished product, you guys. You want to put this in the oven, like I said, on 350 for about 10 minutes or just until you start getting those dark brown peaks forming. Then you know that the pie is ready, that the meringue is set and is ready to eat. So you want to let this cool for at least 3 hours before you eat it, you guys. Let it cool, let it set for 3 hours. So you can let it cool on the counter, you can let it cool in the refrigerator, however you want it. Just let it cool for at least 3 hours and then you can serve it. I'm not gonna plate this one up today, you guys, because I'm taking this somewhere with me, but hopefully you enjoyed this recipe. And you guys, you already know what to do. Make sure you tell your friends, your family, your neighbor, your coworkers, everybody you know what your girl Living Jewel is doing over at this channel. And I'll see you guys next week. See you later. Bye.